Hi everyone, and this is Dale Anderson. I'm your instructor for our How to Study the Bible course. This is just a short introductory video just to kind of get us into the course. I want to talk just about some basic particulars. I'm going to review for just a short minute the syllabus and a couple of the important things regarding the syllabus I want to draw to your attention. I'll talk more about the assignments at a later time, but I'll just kind of point to them right now. But just want to get us into the course and welcome you. I'm creating a series of videos to help us with our first week. As you know from a previous video, I am on a ministry trip in Europe at this time in the first week of class. So I'm missing our first two classes. Normally I don't do that, but it just kind of worked out this way this time. So the videos that I'm producing that you'll see in week one, all of that content is representative of at least one class. So I'm not going to try and make up that first class. I will make up the second class, the Thursday class, working on its content during the September GBF. We'll reschedule that when I get back. So just be prepared for that. I'm going to schedule a class with us for the September GBF. I'll squeeze this in somewhere, but these videos are to help with one of the class sessions that we would have had, the Tuesday class session. If you have your syllabus in front of you, don't worry if you don't, but I'm just going to point to a couple of things. First of all, we, of course, will meet on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons from 1 until 3 p.m. Stay tuned for the room. I believe we are in 109, but that is still being settled. So check with the front desk for our first time in class. We will actually see each other for the first time in class on August 29th, Tuesday the 29th. So check room assignments, and I'll see you there on the 29th at 1 p.m. on Tuesday. My office hours, I have just after class on Tuesday. I will go from class to the coffee shop. That's where I do my office hours. You're welcome to come and ask any questions or just chat. You don't have to have any particular agenda or question. You can just come and chat, and I'm willing to talk with anybody. I'm sitting there in the coffee shop, and just so you know, whenever I'm sitting in the coffee shop on my own, you're more than welcome to come and sit and talk with me. My office hours are Tuesday 3 to 4. I do not have a TA for this course, so it's just me and you. And so if you have any questions, please email me. Don't hesitate. I prefer that you email me through my email, daleanderson@ihopkc.org. That's the main one I use. I prefer that than through Schoology. If I'm traveling or away from my computer, I still get my emails on my smartphone. I do not have Schoology on my smartphone, so if you send me an email and you need a quick turnaround answer, it's better to send it to my @ihopkc.org address. So just looking at the syllabus, I want to just take up some general ideas of the assignments and then talk about required and recommended readings. First of all, your course is broken down in terms of assignments, grading, into 3 or 4 component parts. First of all, you'll have weekly assignments, not every week, but I'm just calling them weekly assignments because they're meant to be small. They're meant to take you maybe 30 to 45 minutes, hour maximum. So, give effort and so forth, but please, just understand that those assignments are not meant to be laborious and heavy work. The main purpose of the weekly assignments when you get them is to focus on Bible study skill development. So I'm trying to help you build your skills. So right in the very first week, I'm asking you to do an assignment on a word study, how to do a word study. So all of these weekly assignments, when you get them, because you won't get them every week, are meant to build your Bible study skills. That's worth 20%. There's about 3 or 4 of them throughout the course. They're 20% of your grade. Next is discussion forums. So forum posts, I will ask a question, not every week. Sometimes you'll have a week off from a discussion post, but I'll ask questions. Sometimes I'll give you 2 questions and give you a choice. And those are graded, they're weighted for 20% of your course. Please don't blow them off. They're really actually a great way to learn. And I'm going to focus in discussion posts mostly on the aspect of our inductive Bible study method that we're going to use. I'll talk more about that later. I'm going to focus mostly on interpretation. It seems to be interpretation where many people get mixed up or clouded or confused. And so we're going to look at different questions regarding how to interpret the Bible. And I'm mostly going to use a book by Robert Plummer called 40 Questions about interpreting the Bible. And I'm just going to pull out questions and use them to create discussion in our class. And so these questions, I'm trying to focus in on questions that I get all the time, I've heard in basically this present moment, often used by people to actually change the scriptures so they don't have to change their behavior. In other words, I'm looking at really strong questions. And so I really want you to interact with those. Those discussion posts, when you get them, should be done by Friday. And then you need to respond to another person, elevating the conversation. We'll talk more about that later by Sunday. That's worth 20% of your grade. The other, that's worth 30%. So that's 30%. So 2 written projects. These comprise the major assignments that you have, and we'll talk more about them when I get back. But the major assignments are 1, a actual Bible study outline, and 2, a Bible character study. So you're studying the character of in the Bible, and you're actually taking a Bible book and creating an outline. I really recommend that you do not choose like Isaiah or Jeremiah, with 55, 60 chapters plus. I recommend you choose a smaller, maybe even an epistle or a smaller letter, or maybe if you're going to choose Isaiah, then a small segment, 3 to 4 chapter segment of a larger book. And basically what you're doing in that is you're creating an outline. It's clear in your syllabus, but I'll talk more about it when I get back. It's just meant to help you do a basic inductive study, very basic inductive study, just to get you into the method of the inductive model, and also just to give you some practical experience as we work through outlining the Bible and creating outlines that you'll be doing for the rest of your time at IHOPU. And then a Bible study on a character of the Bible. And really what I'm looking for is, pick the person that is, it's like, that's me. That's kind of what I would do, so that you can connect with it and get something from the study that is powerful and strong. So I really ask that you avoid Jesus, but if you want to do Jesus, that's fine. But pick a character that you really connect to, see a camaraderie with, and really dig into their life. I'll explain more about that again. About our required readings, there are 2 main ones that I'm using. One is called How to Read the Bible for All It's Worth. It's written by Gordon Fee and Douglas Stewart. I have the 3rd edition. I think there is a 4th edition that you can purchase in hard copy. I know online, if you dig a little bit into Google, you can actually get their 2nd edition for free in PDF electronic format if you want to do that. There might be a little bit of confusion because they have added content, and so since I'm using the 3rd edition, there might be a little bit of confusion regarding page numbering, but you're not missing out drastically on the content if you go get the free version online. I just wanted you to know that. And then the other required book is Unger's Handbook of the Bible. This is like a big monster Bible, but the reason why I like Unger's is simply because of the way they outline and present their content. It's great outlining format, and it's the main reason why I'm using it is to actually teach the skill of outlining. And it's a great resource. It's like an encyclopedia. It's a handbook that gives you such in-depth study in a focused topic way or a Bible book way. So it would be very helpful for your major assignment as you make an outline of a Bible book. In terms of recommended readings, I only have one, which is another resource, David Pawson's Unlocking the Bible. I really recommend it if you're going to really, study the Bible as, as your main, as the thing that you're going to be in ministry or so forth. I would start thinking of these resources and purchasing them. I'm going to have a little competition. I'll talk more about that later, to give one of those Bibles, one of those handbooks of David Pawson away. His outlining of the Bible books are different than Unger's. Unger's comes more as an outline. David Pawson writes his handbook mostly as anecdotal or in a journal type prose, so paragraph format. And so that way you get two different styles of handbooks of the Bible or anthologies outlining the Bible. It's a great commentary. I call it a commentary on the Bible, and it's his whole study of the entire Bible. Powerful thing. It's his life work. So I just want you to know I'm looking forward to meeting you all. I'm looking forward to being in class with you as we journey through how to study the Bible. On Schoology, the course code I sent to you in an email, so you should already be in Schoology, hence you're seeing this video. And so looking forward to seeing you in class. Again, I'll be back August 29th in class, 1 p.m. And check at the front desk for our classroom assignment. The Lord bless you. I'm really looking forward to studying the Word with you. Bye for now.